honor of our fallen soldiers and in honor of the thousands of civilians killed and the millions displaced by this war in Iran, I wanted to share a timely and definitive take on the war from an Iranian-American professor at Binghamton University and author of Fire and Rain, in an interview that I saw on Democracy Now! His name is Amir Ahmadi Aryan. He grew up on the front lines of another war in Iran. His mother was a military nurse. And he said, quote, "I think Iranians want nothing more than for this war to end as soon as possible, and at the same time, they fear nothing more than the day after the war if this regime remains intact. Anyone who's been in a war zone at any point in their lives, they know without the shadow of a doubt that nothing good comes out of any war. There is no clean war, there are no clean bombings. Even so-called precise attacks on military or government targets cause very severe civilian casualty and damage to cultural heritage and to the environment. So it's pretty clear to anyone who knows anything about war, knows that the path to a better society, to a more democratic society, never goes through a war. And on the other side is the fact that the regime in Iran, and we know it's a regime because it's been reduced to oppressive security forces. They have shed all pretenses of governance. They are also looking at the Iranian people as their enemy, and they have been very clear about that. So you've got to square this sort of situation where you've got the American or Israeli bombings and the Iranian government attacking its own people. And this is the only sincere take on Iran, which is largely absent from coverage in Western media. And as for the protest movement in Iran, I know from personal experience, even though I was only a child, because that war lasted long enough for me to have a sense of what it does to a civilian population. When the war ends, it doesn't end. I mean, it lives with you for the rest of your life. I still have nightmares about the events that I experienced when I was 5 years old. And now a war of this magnitude on a country that has been so weakened and so brutalized by the state, by the sanctions and so on and so forth. The exhaustion that it will cause